Happy little football picture here. We're going to paint some happy little basketball, and that's coming up tonight after us, 10:30 Eastern on ESPN.
I see what you're doing, the painting.
Biggest question is Kevin Connors, the studio host for the football and the basketball.
Yeah, well, if he is, he's working like you'll work tomorrow. But Chet Holmgren, Paolo Banchero, 1-2 overall, come the NBA draft. My
guy Chet needs to eat something like this. Hopefully he had a big day at the table yesterday. He's a hell of a player.
He plays late. I thought the banks closed at 5, but I think tonight the Banchero is going to be open.
That is $1.
Is it? I thought it was pretty good.
Oh, that's, you know what? That's 2 because you made a dollar joke with a bank. Back to the football. Try to get you there on time.
Look, if you're NC State, the one.
North Carolina State. As expected, if this is it for Sam Howell, if this is it for his North Carolina career. Mack Brown has told us on numerous occasions the player put the program ahead of where it was because of the national attention he got. Started his college career as a true freshman, flipped from Florida State. This was the player Mack Brown wanted to bring in to build the foundation of this program. He goes in and beats South Carolina in the first game of his career. And now he could literally put his team on his back tonight and lead them out of here with a third consecutive victory over the Wolfpack.
And you're seeing it over and over on the ground this season. You have to replace the production of Javonte Williams and Michael Carter. Well, Ty Chandler's done a nice job, but somebody else had to step up on the ground, and it's been Sam Howell. The toughness that he's shown, the agility, the power, the strength, we've seen it all year. This dude has been an absolute warrior at the quarterback position. I mean, we saw him at the end of that Pitt game, banged up, bloodied. He's got Band-Aids all over his arms, came in with a bum shoulder, hasn't mattered. This is the biggest third down of the game.
Biggest third down for Tony Gibson's unit tonight. 3rd and 3. 1 timeout remaining. Here comes the pressure off the side, and they get Brooks. Tanner Ingle came off the edge, and it's no gain.
Well, they are selling out to stop this run. Tanner Ingle, as you can see, just pins it. He has no other idea other than stopping this play in the backfield. And I like Dave Doran's decision here. Save your timeout.
So the offense remains on the field. They're going to let that play clock play all the way down. Mack Brown waiting to bang his first timeout.
Jordan Houston coming off the
field goal. Ball comes out lower. Susceptible to a block. Made a 50 First.
Doesn't cost him yardage, but what, as you said, what a kick by Grayson. Fills it, and it is a big uphill climb for NC State at this point.
Sam Howell loves it. The season high 292 rushing yards for the Tar Heels have gotten them to this point. 93 out of Sam Howell. And a 50-yard field goal by Atkins to give North Carolina a 9-point lead. 2:12 left in this game. So NC State down 9, one timeout left. And here was Mack Brown watching the kick.
Fired up. As that whole sideline was, you heard the sideline warning. Half the team was on the field. He's telling people, get off the field, get off the field. You're going to get us a penalty. But now it's up to his. Much of this team wraps around, is able to get the sack, and NC State's going to have to go fast. We'll see him wrap around the tackle and get to Devin Leary.
Leary's got to take a shot, has a player wide open. NC State is going to score. Emeka Emezi, 64 yards. We're not done yet in Raleigh. They needed a quick answer, and they got it. And with that touchdown pass, Leary ties Philip Rivers for most touchdown passes by an NC State quarterback in a season.
Absolutely unbelievable. Something that's plagued UNC at times this year. Blown coverages, creeps in at the wrong moment. Emeka Emezi wide open running down the sideline.
So Christopher Dunn on for the extra point. It is 30-28.
Let's take a look at how this happened. Storm Duck is on Emeka Emezi to the top. We're either expecting a safety over the top. It looks like the safety gets caught inside, and Emeka Emezi wide open down the sideline. So a miscommunication. Either Cameron Kelly, the safety, is supposed to be over the top of Emezi, or Tony Grimes is supposed to carry him down the field. To me, it looked like that was the safety's job to get over there. And now NC State an onside kick for making this real interesting, Matt.
What a college football game we've had tonight. NC State playing for their ACC title hopes. North Carolina playing to get to 7-5 on the year. Both teams playing for that interstate respect. And Emeka Emezi makes this thing 30-28, minute 35 left. One timeout remaining for both teams. Tar Heels with the hands team. State set for the onside kick. It looks as if NC State recovered. NC State has it. Christopher Dunn. Christopher Dunn gets in there, waited for the 10 yards for the North Carolina player.
Unbelievable once again. Christopher Dunn dribbles it up the middle, and an NC State player has a shot at it. Two of them do. They both let the ball go through because it's not going 10 yards. Well, that was Trey Morrison, number 4, who has the first shot and either decides that he doesn't want to field it. When you commit, you got to go for it. But Christopher Dunn with the perfect kick. Mr. Johnny on the spot, and he's given this team life.
One timeout remaining for the Wolfpack and the football, and a chance to win it down 2.
Field goal wins it.
Ball spotted at the 46. Person in the backfield. This will be a false start on NC State.
False start. Offense, number 86. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Really doesn't change much if you're NC State. Emeka Emezie is fired up, but it doesn't really matter because you got to get in field goal range, and this is plenty of time. I mean, minute 33, one timeout. You can use the middle of the field.
It is all there for Dave Dorn and his team. Leary to throw. Overshoots the intended receiver. Intended for Emezie. Brings up second down.
I say it all the time in these situations, but it bears repeating. Can't take a sack here. You want to save that timeout. Doesn't absolutely kill you, but it makes your job a lot harder with the operation. We saw it earlier today in a game. Kansas State taking a sack, having to use that timeout, not able to get anything going after that.
More movement, both parties pointing at each other, blaming each other.
It's going to be on the defense.
They're going to get that yardage back.
Offside. Defense, number 12. Defender jumping in the neutral zone. Calls the offensive player to move. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
So penalty yardage comes back.
Correction, second down.
All things equal, 2nd and 10.
No harm, no foul, right?
Leary to the outside. No flag.
I think you're going to get a flag on Devin Leary.
For late hit?
No, I would guess it looked like the hit was on time, maybe targeted.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 51. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Zone, he doesn't land on him.
Here comes the pressure to Leary. Tried to get it to Person. It was Trey Morrison coming untouched on the blitz. It's going to fall incomplete to bring up a second down.
What a massive call in this game. Let's take a look at it again. Look, Leary's got the ball. The hit's right there, and Vahasek doesn't really fall on top of him. Half his weight's off of him. I disagree with that call, especially in this scenario in the football game.
Leary's going to take a shot. Gets hit as he throws, and that's going to be a flag. It was intended for Devin Carter, storm duck on the coverage. And Roddy Jones, these would be 2 debilitating penalties for the Tar Heels.
Pass interference. Defense, number 29. 15-yard penalty. First down.
There's no arguing about this one. I mean, it's clear. You're going to see to the bottom of the screen. You've got Storm Duck on Devin Carter. Duck is beat and just grabs Carter. You don't want to get beat deep again. That ball's way out of bounds, though. I mean, this UNC defense is coming apart at the most crucial time in the game.
That is 2 15-yard penalties on this drive. Person in the backfield.
Just run the football here.
They're going to throw it. Leary's going to take a shot. Has a receiver. It is caught. Touchdown, NC State. Emeka Emezie from 24 yards out. And the North Carolina State Wolfpack have come back to take the lead with 1:09 left in the game. One of the more incredible finishes to a football game I've seen in quite some time.
It's absolutely unbelievable. And NC State, you're going to go for 2 here to go up by 6. But look, this is a ball that should be intercepted by the defender. I mean, Cameron Kelly's right there. Emeka Emezie goes over the top and is able to reel it in. But Cameron Kelly's there. You go, and instead of getting in a jumping contest with Emeka Emezie, cut in front of him, pick the ball off. But credit to Emezie, who's been quiet for most of the game. We talked about the fact they haven't gone downfield to them a lot. But when his number was called, Devin Leary had faith in number 86, and it was rewarded.
I want you to consider this. North Carolina went up 9 with 2:12 left in the game. NC State has scored twice in 26 seconds.
Look, UNC's going to get the ball back with around a minute 9 if there's no return, probably around a minute, 1 timeout, needing a touchdown. But unbelievable, the fight of this NC State team. But on the other side, I mean, UNC's come unglued. You turn a guy scot-free down the sideline for a touchdown. Then you don't recover an onside kick when you had a perfect opportunity. 2 15-yard penalties, one a little more sure than the other, but UNC's come unglued.
You mentioned Emezie. We were talking about the slow start for the star receivers tonight. 5 receptions, 112 yards, 2 touchdowns. And with that touchdown pass, Philip Rivers, most touchdown passes by an NC State quarterback in history. Leary passes Philip Rivers with 34.
These 2-point situations, when they've needed it, they have not been afraid to go to Emeka Emezie on the back shoulder. He's going to be at the top of the screen with Tony Grimes on him.
So the 2-point conversion attempt. Leary to the end zone. That didn't have a shot from the get-go. Falls incomplete. Grimes on the coverage. What an absolute crazy rivalry football game we have. And this one is good between North Carolina and North Carolina State. I can't wait to see what Bedlam's got in store. I dare you to be better than this State of Oklahoma, because State of North Carolina's got a good one. 7:30 Eastern, ABC. Oklahoma State already in the Big 12 championship game. Can Oklahoma perhaps ruin Oklahoma State's bid at a playoff and stay in that themselves? One app, one tap, 7:30 Eastern, ABC.
Now if you're North Carolina, situation, you've got a minute, 9 seconds, 1 timeout. First things first, NC State's got to cover this kick. We've seen crazy things happen today.
That's going to go to the touchback, 25-yard line for Sam Howell and the Tar Heels. Let's check in our studio with Dallin Cup. Dallin?
Thanks, Matt. That game is wild. We hope the same happens in Vegas tonight. It's a top 5 clash between Duke, number 5 overall in the nation, and number 1 Gonzaga, Paolo Banchero. Banchero, a freshman, projected to be the number 2 pick in the NBA draft. One of the many stars in this game. Cannot wait to see this thing tip off as soon as you guys are down in Raleigh. Back to you, Matt.
Dallin, thank you. First things first, back at Carter Finley. Matt Berry, Roddy Jones, Tiff Blackman, 1 timeout left for Sam Howell in North Carolina. They need a touchdown to win. Minute 9 left. Ball spotted at the 25. Howell to throw on first down, middle of the field, wide open. That's Josh Downs on a reception. That's a good start to the drive, and a gain of 16.
Little hesitation by Downs, freeing himself up over the middle.
Howell forced out of the pocket, going to take a shot downfield. That's going to fall incomplete. Vi Jones provided the pressure.
Number 25, Shaheed Battle on the coverage.
Good coverage downfield. You've seen what Carolina's opting to do. They've gone 5 wides on each of those 2 snaps, trying to give Sam Howell a clear indication who's coming, who's not. Gives him a better guess of what the coverage is going to be.
48 seconds left in the game. Empty backfield for Howell. Has plenty of time. He's going to run it and step out of bounds.
Number 7, Sam Howell, Makina.
Daniel Joseph
Out of bounds at the 46-yard
missed the
line.
tackle on Howell and a gain of 5.
Gain of 5.
So again, UNC has not won a game on the road yet this year. NC State undefeated at home.
Trying to go unbeaten at home for the first time since 1986. Again, if the Wolfpack hang on and Wake Forest loses tomorrow, NC State is in the ACC championship.
Most reliable receiver, Josh Downs.
Pressured, escapes it, has a man open. It is caught. There's a flag on the play. That was J.J. Jones who came up with the reception. Let's wait and see what the flag is.
Ineligible receiver, downfield offense, number 75, 5-yard penalty.
So defensively, we saw the 2 15-yard penalties out of the North Carolina defense. That an untimely penalty there with the man downfield.
Yeah, it certainly is. They call Josh Ezeudu for it. And it happens on the scramble. He's just kind of drifting. Like he got past line of scrimmage. It's a really good throw by Sam Howell.
Backs it up 3rd and 10 for Howell in the heels. Over the middle of the field, has Downs wide open, able to escape a tackle, and Josh Downs is going to get a first down, brought down by Pitts.
NC State only rushing 3, gave Sam Howell a ton of time. Now you're going to clock the football.
1 timeout remaining, 10 seconds left.
So the question is, what can you dial up to get you into a place where you can run one of your regular plays into the end zone, at least as much as you can, so it's not a full-on Hail Mary. You can use the middle of the field because you've got the timeout.
So they've really got a couple of options here. Play the boundary, play the middle, but you got to be quick no matter what you do.
Just can't have a really long play.
Here comes the pressure on Howell. He's going to take a shot. And there's a flag down.
It's going to be a hold against Josh Downs, which at this point in the game is not a bad penalty.
Holding defense, number 24, 10-yard penalty. Results, first down.
Yeah, Derek Pitts. You had Downs trying to run a double move, kind of coming inside and then getting back out, and Derek Pitts just grabs him around the shoulder pads and doesn't let him out. Officials see it, it's a good call. With 5 seconds left, Mack Brown's going to call his timeout, and they're going to be tossing it in the end zone.
North Carolina, 30 seconds.
So it's all going to come down to this. We'll get you to the basketball game in just a minute. Duke and Gonzaga set to tip off. We'll get you out there as soon as we go final. It all comes down to this. North Carolina State still alive to play for the ACC championship.
And it all comes down to, can you knock the ball down as a defensive backfield? You got Devin Carter in the game. He's going to be the deep safety, the receiver in the middle of the field. The thing is, for UNC, you don't really have that big jump ball target.
You don't have the Carter or the Emezi.
Correct. So what you're looking for is a tipped pass, something where you get a ricochet in the end zone, most likely.
Here's the ball game. The throw to the end zone. Players down there. Intercepted. It is over. NC State comes back to win in one of the all-time greats in this series history. Derek Pitts seals the deal for the NC State Wolfpack. who Roddy Jones now get to sit back and watch some college football on Saturday to see if they can go play in their first ever ACC championship.
Down 9 with 2:12 left. The fight of this NC State team, the craziness of this rivalry we see.
Man, I love college football. For Tiff Blackman and Roddy Jones, I'm Matt Barry. Now to college basketball, Duke and Gonzaga.
Welcome to Feast Week, presented by Lowe's. You're watching the Continental Tire Challenge. All eyes are on Las Vegas tonight. Clash between two heavyweights.
Chet Holmgren, are you serious? Wow!
As close to unstoppable at this level as you'll see. In the entertainment capital of the world.
They just have not figured out a way to stop him.
Gonzaga versus Duke. Now. This is an ESPN Sonic blockbuster. Welcome to Las Vegas. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, belatedly. We are on the Strip, just off the Strip here at Las Vegas, as thousands and thousands of people have filled up T-Mobile Arena. More than 20,000 people are here to see the Duke Blue Devils and the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Boy, does it have a big feel about it in this one. The coaches embrace, yeah, they're friends off the court, but it's time for a high-level college basketball game right now. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Las Vegas. Dan Shulman and Jay Billis, and it is some kind of buzzing in here right now. We've got two of the best teams in the country.
What else could you ask for? You have two legit national title contenders in #1 Gonzaga, #5 Duke. You've got a National Player of the Year favorite in Drew Timme of Gonzaga, and you've got the two candidates for the top pick in the NBA draft, Paolo Banchero of Duke and Chet Holmgren of Gonzaga. Take a look at the tail of the tape, looking at Banchero and Holmgren. Banchero, a little bit bigger, more powerful, 250 pounds, but Holmgren has the reach advantage. Banchero, a high school quarterback, a high jumper, and Holmgren, he's already up there, but teammates with Jalen Suggs in high school at Minnehaha in Minneapolis, and Mike Schmitz, one of the best talent evaluator in the country. The powerful athleticism of Paolo Banchero, the fact that he can go inside and out, and everybody's calling Chet Holmgren a unicorn. He blocks shots on and off the ball. He can step away. Big-time talent.
Blocking almost 4 shots per game. He and Paolo Banchero projected right now as the top 2 picks in the draft. What a game this should be tonight between the Blue Devils, who are ranked 5th, the Zags, who are ranked 1st. Each of them is 6-0, and from the opening introductions, Jay, it feels like in terms of fans, it's a 50-50 split in this building tonight.
Yeah, it's a fair fight among fans, but this crowd is 20,000. This is the largest crowd to see a basketball game in Nevada State history.
The Blue Devils in white, the Zags in blue, and we are ready for the tip of our Sonic blockbuster matchup. Kip Kissinger, Bert Smith, Michael Greenstein are the officials. And we're underway in Vegas. Let's take a look at tonight's Dove Men Plus Care starting lineups. Wendell Moore Jr. off to a sensational start for the Blue Devils, scoring, rebounding, assist, efficiency, you name it.
Chet Holmgren starting off on Paolo Banchero and goes right at him, but couldn't really get into his body. And Holmgren's done a great job of that, of keeping shooters away from his body so he can block a shot.
So Holmgren and Banchero do start on one.